Hello fellow YouTubers, today I'll be showing you how to install a LGA Socket 775 Intel processor with an aftermarket heatsink and CPU fan, as you can see I have here. Alright, my computer is made by eMachines. It's a model T5048. I know it's an older model, but you know, it's very good and reliable. Alright. Okay, so here's your processor. Down here, we have our processor socket. Now, before you open up your computer and touch anything, there's a couple things you want to make sure you have. Alright. First, you want to have something you can ground yourself to. If you're a computer techie, or you may work around a shop that has to deal with high static electricity, you may have one of these. Alright, what they are is they're called static electricity bands. They're a Velcro band that go around your wrists. They have a square metal, and it has like looks like have a ring in it, and it touches your wrist. And then you have like an alligator cord that has a coil, and you touch that and you ground it to something such as if you're doing an external build, your computer case, or as I have here, my lid comes off, so I can ground it to that. I don't have one of that, so if you don't, and you don't want to spend the money on that, you can always touch something, that a large metal object, to discharge any static electricity you may have. This is only really necessary if you live in a high static electricity environment. I don't. And the way you can tell that is if you go up to a metal doorknob and you touch it and you frequently get shocked, then you probably live in a high static electricity area. Also, that includes areas with high winds and dry areas. Alright. Okay, so I am not buying a new processor. I bought some computer parts and they're coming in later on this week. Okay, the first thing you want to do, this is my processor. It's an Intel Pentium 4 LGA 775. Alright, now how I do it is right here, right there, and right there are two little divots. Alright, those go in, and you can kind of see them right there. You see that little divot right there? And right here, you see that divot right there. These pins right here, you don't want to touch those. Alright, this is just a little centerpiece. That's not really important. Also, these pins right here, if you're getting a new processor, you don't want to touch those either. Alright, so here's the processor. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide it in. And you can just drop it. You don't want to apply any pressure. You should never have to apply pressure when installing a socket or a processor. Alright, after we've done that, discharge yourself again. Alright, I'm discharged. You're going to close that little latch. And then you're going to take that lever and you're going to hook it back down. Now your processor is installed. Alright, then you're going to take your heat sink. This is a pretty big heat sink, and it has the thermal paste already on it. You can see that. Okay. Then we're going to set it down over the, and this is all aftermarket. Okay, and you're going to screw it in. First two screws you're going to do are going to be one opposite from each other. Okay, then the next one down here. Okay, then you're going to do this one over here. Okay, and then this one over here. Okay, now we have these four screws right there, right there, right there, and right there, all done. Now you want to do them counterpart from each other. Okay, next, the CPU fan. Alright, mine, you can hear the screws jiggling around there, right there, and right there. You can see two screw holes right there, and right there. I'm going to set that on top, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. You got this little plug right here, and that goes right there. You see that white part right there where my finger's pointing? So you're gonna plug that in. And you're gonna make sure all the pins are lined up. Make sure you don't want to bump anything like that. Alright, and then you're gonna screw it in. Alright, and then your CPU fan is installed. Okay, that's all for now. Check back on my channel for some more videos later on. Thanks for watching.